I left out a lot of details of that Facebook post, but like, trust me, you guys, like, it was about me. Like, she just did not put my name on it, and I was like, wow. I was like, this is the level that you scooped to. I was like, all right, like, bet I'm cool off you. I'm not going, you know what, whatever. I'm just going, I pass. At the end of the day, I passed. Okay, I did my portion. I did what I need to do. I put my work in. I passed. I'm graduating. I'm going to the college that I want to go to. I'm cool. And so, she, you know, I don't talk to her at all. Like, we not friends. Like, you know, then eventually, like, they unblock us, you know, small chit chat. Like, her mom started talking to my mom again. We already know how they are, so it's really like, you know, whatever. Like, and so one day for, I think it was my mom, we had like an open house because we just moved, and I was in college at the time, but I came back because it was summer. Wait, no, because we moved in October, and people came over to our house to see it, but I was home. Maybe it was like whenever, I don't know, whatever, it doesn't matter. And this was after she graduated and everything's supposed to be, you know, living her best life, and she is like sad and upset like the whole time at the party. So my mom like goes to talk to you. She's like, she was asked my mom if she could talk to my mom, and she was like, okay. So they're in the backyard, and obviously my mom would come back and tell me. She's like, because I see her outside the window like crying, and I'm like, okay. So after everybody leaves, she's like, yeah, like, she didn't get into Harvard. And I was like, okay. And she was like, that was the only school she applied to. I was like, if you know anything when it comes to colleges, no matter where you're applying, always at least apply for like a homeschool, not like homeschool, but like a home university. Like for me, it would be UNLV, or apply to something like freaking Dixie State where everybody and their mom gets into. Like, just apply somewhere just as a fallback plan, because you just never know. Like, you can, even if you get into there and then somehow finances or something like that don't work out, at least you have a fallback plan. Like, that's what my parents taught me. Like, always apply to somewhere home or somewhere close to home, cheap, just in case. So I'm like, how do you not even apply to that? I'm like, okay, whatever. And then she was like talking to me about school. I was like, yeah, like, girl, like, I love it, like, I'm so happy. And then I came to my church a few times while I was home. She always asked me about it, and I was like, yeah, like, I love it so much. And she's like, oh yeah, that's cool. I think I'm just gonna like apply to, you know, be next semester. And I'm like, okay, cool. Like, at this point, you know, I'm like, I'm not even gonna be, I'm not, it's like, I feel bad for you, but like, I'm gonna still be happy for myself, you know what I mean? Because like, I ain't saying it's karma, but anyway. So fast forward to literally the whole premise of this story is, one day I am just not feeling well at all, and I kept having like these crazy like demonic dreams. Like, if you don't know, I'm a Christian, so I definitely believe in demon and demonic activity and the devil, all of that stuff. And I was like, what the heck? Like, why do I just feel like so terrible? I kept having these crazy dreams, and like, she would be in the dreams, and I wouldn't like say nothing. And then one day, I was talking to my mom. She was like, yeah, so and so called me, like a different family friend that we had. And she said that she had a dream about you, and I was like, okay. And I was like, well, what is this dream? And she goes that D was outside in the street with her mom, and they had a voodoo doll up over you, and they were dancing over it and doing witchcraft. And keep in mind, like, no one else outside of our family knew that, like, homegirl, I mean, as far as I know, had like some jealousy issues. And I'm like, what the heck? Like, what is wrong with you? Like, why would you do that to me? Like, okay. That's what I'm thinking in my head. I'm like, oh my god, like, that is so crazy. Like, it makes so much sense why all of this stuff keeps happening to me. And then I was like, what? Like, so I'm like, obviously, you know, like, I gotta pray. I gotta get like my whole family to be praying, because obviously witchcraft and voodoo, all that stuff, like, it is real. Like, I believe in dark magic, and I feel like anyway, whatever. So I'm like, okay, like, we gotta pray against this, because I'm like, this makes sense why all of these bad stuff keep happening to me, and why I don't feel good on the inside, why I keep having all these demonic nightmares. And it's just getting crazier and crazier and crazier by the day. And I had eventually, like, it ceased, and a couple months later I had like this dream that she was watching me, and I was like, what the heck, like, whatever. And so I'm like, I just keep praying against it. I'm praying against it. And so recently, a couple months ago, she blocked me on everything again, because, you know, she hates seeing people being successful. I know that sounds petty, but like, it's true. And my mom had this dream that we were in a parking lot. She was talking to a different family friend that we had, and she just saw like this gray car, and it looked like it was pretty like new. And she told me the style of it. I won't put the style of it. So she had a dream that she saw like this gray car, and it was following them around the parking garage where they were talking. And then she said eventually, like, they was like, y'all notice this car is following us? So they pulled to the side, and eventually, like, the car drives past, and it's Dee and her family, and they're just watching them. And my mom told me about this dream, and I was like, that's weird. Okay. And so a few days later, I had this dream, and I was telling my mom, I was like, I had this weird dream, and it was like, I met this girl, and she was really dope. And it was like, I told her, I was like, I can see like that it was Dee, but like, I didn't know that it was Dee. Like, I don't know how to describe it. It was almost like she was like working through this girl. Like, she sent her as a plan to like become my friend. That's gonna sound really crazy. And I was like, and it's so weird because this girl seems so cool, and all of a sudden everything in my life just started wreaking havoc and creating chaos. And it was because like this girl was at the root of it, and she was seeing everything that was happening in my life, and then she would combat every positive with something negative. And then I was like, but like, I don't understand. Like, I was like, I felt like in the dream, I was like, I knew that it was like Dee. It was like weird because it was like I had like my character, and then I had like third person, which was actually like me watching it. And I was like, I knew that it was like Dee was watching me through these other people, because it was like a couple, they like ended up multiplying or whatever. And tell me why, like 2 days later, we went on Facebook, and Dee had unblocked us and added us again, and she posted that she had got a brand new car, and it was the exact car she added us for the sake of flex. And it was the same car that my mom had seen like a few days prior in that dream. And we were like, okay, bet. And then I was like, first of all, you added me for the sake of trying to flex on me. Like, that, it's not a flex if I'm happy for you, if I want to see you doing well. Like, it really is not a flex. Like, for me, I literally gain nothing from seeing your life become trash. Like, I want you to succeed. I want you to accomplish every single thing that's in your heart to desire. And so, whatever. I was like, this is insane. And then the next day, and at this time, like, everything was just kind of going weird for me anyway. So I was like, okay. I'm trying to tell you guys this story, and my camera keeps falling. She's probably doing witchcraft on me right now. Anyway, I have to change positions because my back hurt. #period. And I'm like, what the heck? And then I just started having these weird dreams about her, that she was working like witchcraft and spells and stuff on me, and I was having like crazy nightmares. And then my friend that I'm really close with, she called me. She's like, I had a dream that someone was working witchcraft and demonic presence over you. And I was like, it's been years at this point. Like, I haven't talked to you in years. All this happened years ago. I was like, you still over here mad because I passed these tests and you didn't? Like, that's some bum behavior. But anyway, so I don't really know how to end this story. Maybe I'll make a part 2 if more stuff happens. But let me just tell you guys, like, she probably is gonna watch this video, because I'm assuming she be stalking me, which is how somehow she knows. It's just weird because she knows like every little thing that happens in my life, but you block me on everything. So if you block me and you are still seeing everything that I post, you need to seek help. That's just going to anybody in general. But I know this is like a weird ending, but it's because there really is no ending to this story yet, and the fact that I just keep praying it away. Maybe I'll run into her or something, I don't know. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning into this week's video. I know that it was really, really long and really drawn out. I'll try to cut it down. This video is gonna be like freaking 40 minutes or something, I don't know. Anyway, I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace out.